Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here and welcome to what might be the last episode on Aria's story. It's been a wonderful journey, but as every journey goes on, it has to end at some point. Yeah, it's going to probably be quite emotional as well, as I've heard in the comments of the community. Okay, so we can't use rustic key on there, so what can we use this rustic key on? Visit a friend in the romance area. Door's locked. Okay. Don't open that door. Okie dokie. Don't open that door. Don't open the door. So, what can we do with the rusty key? Want to visit a friend who's in the romance section, but the door is closed. And we can't use the rusty key there otherwise. So there's still something else we need to do in the horror section before we can actually do anything else. I believe. Rabbit fell over. Ah, use it on this door. We'll wait through here then. What are you looking at? I think I saw a rat behind this book. A rat? Ugh. You can't live here. A bookshelf is a place where books live, not rats. Hey, out of a way, it might bite. Yeah. Don't get too bogged down with your love for books, Aria. It could cause you your demise by a rat. Hello, Skulls. So there's still something else we need to do in this section of the game before going into the other section. Hi, Rabbit. Hope you're well. Hope you're very well, following us all this time. Okay. Go through here. So I wonder what the mystery behind that question mark door is within what we could say is the Nexus. Hi, narrator. Finally, they reached the end of the horror area. As she had promised, she showed them her true appearance. Ah, with glasses. Narrator? I am not a narrator. I am only a human. A boring human. In fact, I was so boring that nobody wanted to be my friend when I was little. Everyone ignored me. Oh, so you're the girl that Aria told us about. Like, the girl that only wants to read books. This is the reason I decided to copy the personalities of the characters in books I liked. I thought I would become an interesting person. I could have friends. But now... I'm not sure which parts of myself are real and which parts are things I copied from books. Narrator does not exist. She is only one of the personalities I copied. I am sure you do not comprehend anything I am saying. I am sorry for saying such strange things. Aria, you are a girl that loves books and spends a lot of time reading them. A bookworm. Luane also adores books, but he enjoys writing them. He is a very talented writer. My real talent is not being a narrator, even though it is something similar. I am a storyteller. My duty is to tell tales to other people. Especially children and old people. A storyteller? Then why did you narrate what I was doing? I do not know the answer. I am just doing a favour to someone. A person asked me to narrate everything you did, but I do not know the true purpose. There's someone else in this library, right? Yeah, that is correct. There is someone else. There's someone else trapped in this place. Who? Someone you both know very well. Do you mean... It can't be? Yes. I must apologise. While I was acting as narrator, I said cruel things, especially to Aria. I am doubly sorry for that. It doesn't matter. I'm sure you had your reasons for doing it. But I don't want to say you're a boring human. You're really a very interesting person. It's not your fault others couldn't appreciate how marvellous you are. Thank you. These words are very nostalgic. Your head hurts. Aria, your head keeps hurting. This is the same that happened to me before. Maybe I'm also trying to remember something. I see. Aria, there is something very important you must know. Wait, Aria, the truth is... Air? What's happening? I'm disappearing. No, it can't be. I understand. I'm not necessary in the story anymore because I decided to stop acting as a narrator. Or maybe I'm disappearing because I should not tell her the truth. Do not worry, I will be fine. Keep advancing until the end. I am sure we will meet again. Dahlia. Dahlia. That is my true name. No! Why? This should never have happened. Aria, we've got to hurry. We need to find the other person that's inside the library. Luane? Huh? Dahlia. Library.
Huh?
What are you saying? Books. Aria. Who's Dahlia? I finished reading the book. What do you think about it? I loved it. Your books are always my favourite. Is that so? I'm glad to hear that. But one day you should write a happy ending. Happy endings aren't my speciality. How did you know? You never tried to write one. I'll help you write a happy ending. Aria, thank you, but you suck at writing stories. Yeah? That was so rude. Oh, it's getting late. I should get going. It's true. You should go back home before it gets dark. See you tomorrow. See you. Luane's gone. Sorry, Luane. I think I fainted. But I need to tell you something important. He's not around. Luane? He went. Luane, where are you? Maybe he disappeared too. Is this all my fault? Dahlia. Luane. I know it's just voice recordings, but still. No, I don't want to cry, even though you just did. I must be strong. I must be brave. The story isn't over yet. No. It is not the end until the very end. What's this? A letter? You've obtained Luane's letter. Read it, yes. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I decided to get to the next area while you were sleeping. There's something I want to see with my own eyes. You're smart and strong, so I have no doubt that you'll be able to get to the end without my help. It's been fun being by your side. I'm so glad I got to know you, Luane. So his objective did change. Over time, his objective did change. Final chapter. Okie dokie. How linear is this final chapter going to be? This is the pathway to our own library. The pathway back to civilization. I can only think of this as like the stretch back to our own world. What's this area's name? It doesn't have a name. In this area you can find many kinds of books. Even if we are all different, we live together in perfect harmony. So it's kind of like a sanctum or something. A sanctum where all life is accepted. All genres are accepted. Hey, Aria, can you hear me? Huh? Who is calling for me? You are also trapped in this place. You are the other character. You are... You're the librarian. I'm the librarian that works in your world. What are you doing here? I don't know. When I woke up, I was trapped here. I suppose every library needs a librarian. I'm so sorry, dear library. I can't be the one who keeps you. I can leave behind the one I already hold close to my heart. My library is quaint. I may say it's also ancient, as well as far from the reaches of the nearest of the village. I took it upon myself to care for its plants and adorable rabbits. I suppose that's why it's so special to me. I do my best to ensure that I take care of it so people like you can enjoy reading books. What do you think? Which library do you like most? Why would you say such questions? I see. I think both libraries have a kind of charm to them. Well then, I think we're getting close to the end. Don't give up, dear. Wait, I need to talk to you. I had a sneaking suspicion that you was going to be involved in this somehow, librarian. Just somehow. The librarian is obviously the main cast within any play of the library. So why would it be surprising that the librarian would show up near the end of the game? Okay. What's next on the agenda? Is this going to be filled with riddles, or is it going to be a linear path? Alright. I'm hungry for more story. Many books. There's a flower growing on top of a bookshelf, but I don't think I can reach it. So you're gonna need some assistance, probably? If we're gonna find a chair nearby, that would be helpful. Or someone to help us. Excellent. The heavens are such a beautiful sight to behold, especially the starry heavens. How wonderful it must be to have my own star. How beautiful. How beautiful. How exquisite. The door's locked, okay. Door over here, though? Ah, it's a garden. A singular garden. That tree. That's the tree from the library. Which means this room has some connection to the real world. It's the same kind in my world's library. My favourite place to read. You've got an excellent taste. Who's talking? Ah, the librarian. Do you remember when we decorated a tree with those stars? We all wrote a wish on each star and placed them here. So many people, big or small, travelled to the library to be able to write a wish of their own. How fun it was. This is my favourite place to read for sure. I'd like to read under the wishes of everyone in the world. I hope they all come true. What did you write on yours? I wrote... Shh! Wah! You scared me. That's not good for my poor little heart. If you tell me, then your wish won't come true. Whoops. You're right. Yeah, wishes are supposed to be sacred. Sacred thoughts. There's something I want to talk to you about. He's gone. Every time we want to strike up this conversation, he disappears. So is there anything spectacular about this tree? There's a star on the ground. We shall take the star. Greetings upon a star. Right. Give you a star, probably. Give the star. Is this for me? What a beautiful star. Thank you. Thank you for access to the room. Okay, so that's not a room. And that's probably... Oh, this is not locked. Okay. Okay, there's 7. Do you like my flower collection? There's a flower for every colour of the rainbow. All of the colours? You might be missing one. Oh, you found out? All I want is to complete my collection. Don't worry, I'll find a way to complete your collection. Right, that door's locked. So until the collection's complete, then we can't go through. But I'm hoping the answer lies through this door. There's a key there. Do you want this key? You have to win the game to get it. Would you like to play? Yeah, I'll play. I'll tag along. Ah, we have to remember which book. Left. Right. Right. Left. Who has the key? You have the key. You do. That's right. The next round will be even harder. Right, so we'll probably move faster. Middle. Right. Left. Middle. Right. You have the key. Yes. That's right. The next round will be even harder. Oh gosh, okay. How fast are they going to move? Oh, okay, this is why it's going to be hard. There's 5 of them. I think it was the middle, but I'm not quite too sure. Nah, that's a... Ah, we did get it right. The game is finished. You deserve this prize. Bird key. Who fivefold shall have this bird key? The right one is completely out of sync from the others. What's up with the books? Why are they silent? Silence to this day. Book over here. The star is so beautiful. Many thanks. Many thanks to you as well, dear star of the night. What can we do with such a key? Use the bird key, yes. We need to find the way. Ah, there's lots of birds in here. A small bird is resting on the table. It could be a dove, it could be a pigeon, or it could be a seagull. A letter on the table. There's lots of letters actually. So as I'm thinking about it now, there's lots of them. You're the owl that delivered the letter to me before, aren't you? Would you like to come with me? Nah, the owl joins your party. Yay, flying companion! Just don't poo on me, please. That's just one thing I ask you to do. You can mulch your feathers or anything you like. Ah, can you get me that green flower up on the bookshelf, please? It's doing such a thing as that. You've obtained the green flower. Oh, thank you very much. You join our inventory once again. So what does the owl represent? What does it symbolize? Symbolize something. An act of guidance. An act of support. Complete your collection and I shall grant you your wish. A green flower? That's just what I needed. My collection is now complete. Thank you. And you unlocked the door for us. Wonderful is when... Actually, I don't want to go back. No need to go back anymore. The journey is almost over. You want to go back to your room? Thank you very much for helping me. Aww. I liked my new companion with wings. Good. Next journey. Up the ladder. Books leave an impression on you. I can't believe I used to hate them. You used to hate books? Yep, when I was younger I despised them. My father was the previous librarian and I had to help him out. I didn't like being surrounded by books, I thought they were boring. Even then, as per family tradition, I had to become the next librarian. Now I love books. I can't imagine my life without them. I'm also pretty good at drawing, so my illustrations appear in some books. What made you change your mind? That's a secret. If I tell you, I wouldn't be a mysterious boy. That's not right. You gotta tell me the rest of the story. Sorry. Please don't be mad at me. Aria. Do you believe that rules are meant to be followed or broken? Well, you can, per se, follow rules in order to survive, but some rules sometimes need to be broken in order for a better tomorrow. Is it so? I didn't expect to hear that from you. I think the exit's near. Our world is waiting for us. Just like that. No explanation as to how our world is connected to this one. It's just, that's how it is. Another book. So that's you there in the mirror. Ara's narrator. A portrait titled The Storyteller. Nah. I'm glad I went up there first, and the one up here is a portrait titled The Writer, and there's probably one called The Reader. Oh, the bookworm, okay. That's better than The Reader anyways. And I think Luane would have been the librarian. A book titled The Meaning of Names. Do you want to read it? Yes. Which name would you like to read about? Top to bottom. Aria means air in Italian. In music, an aria is usually a solo in an opera. Read. Dahlia. In the Victorian language of flowers, dahlia signifies elegance and dignity. And Luane? Luane is a name derived from Lothwain, meaning a dear friend. Okay. Many books, many books. You know what? This place is just filled with books, but if it wasn't filled with books, then it wouldn't be a library now, would it? How much further until the end of the journey? The Legend of Quill. Once upon a time there was a quill with the power to create and erase whatever was written with it. People wanted to have this powerful object, and so they waged war to have it in their hands. To keep it from falling into the wrong hands, a family took it upon themselves to hide it away and protect it for generations. Since then, the whereabouts of and knowledge of the quill has been lost into time. And you, floating book? Legends are very interesting. I wonder if they are real. Legends are designed to be shrouded in mystery. Save our progression. Let's say you finish reading a book that you really like, but you hate the ending. Huh? What would you do if you could change that ending? Would you change it or respect what the author has written? Yeah. Change it. I see. Sorry for asking you weird questions. I promise that it's the last I'll ask. Yeah, they're all tied towards which ends you get. But if you don't go through the pink door, it doesn't matter what questions you... Well, what answers you pick, you're always going to get one ending. But if you go through the pink door, then that derives into two different outcomes. Bookshelves, bookshelves. Okay, that's nothing. Yeah, pretty linear. I'm pleased to see you again, miss. Ah, these are all the books from the different areas of the game. Left to right. Do you remember me? I'm Romeo and Juliet. Ah, so you're a book from the beginning of the game. Do you remember me? I'm Romeo and Juliet. We met at the beginning of your journey. I never forget a book like you. It seems you reached the end of this library. Let us give you a farewell and a billion thanks for what you've done for us. Please, let us assist you one final time. How will you assist us, dear books? Oh, you brought back a part of me. Thank you so much. Every detail is important in the book, no matter how small it may be. Because every small detail makes up a big chunk of the story. I put on an extravagant show to welcome you to this library. It's time to give you an extravagant farewell to see you off. Please, let us assist you one final time. I feel as if books and humans should help each other. Necessarily... Yeah, books help people because they give them knowledge. But humans help books because they preserve books. Thanks to you, I got this lovely bookmark. I may be dead, but what you've done for me made me feel alive again. Thank you. Let's go through here then. Another feather. What's to this one then? Such is the truth. I cannot believe it. Now I understand. And here is Aria. Told you we'd meet again. Aria, we've been waiting for you. What? Aria? I thought you disappeared. You were worried for my sake. I hadn't disappeared. I was teleported to this room. But finally all four of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open that door. Aria? Wait. Did something happen? What's that in your pocket? It's a quill. It's a legendary one, isn't it? You're talking about this? It's just a quill, nothing of importance. Oh, alright. Aria? Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like I was forgetting something important. Important? It's really nothing. Let's go back to our world. So, that Legend of Quill probably has something important in regards towards how Aria was able to enter such a world in the first place. That blank book was written by the librarian. I'm finally back. I missed this library. This place again. Oh, the memories. But this time with Darlene and Luane with us. I don't know how to pronounce her name. So that's why we had to pretend like nothing happened. She can't find out the truth. I understand. I guess it's the best option we have. The truth is with that quill. Morning, guys! Welcome to the library, Aria. I'm glad we will finally be able to make it back to our world. Our world? What are you talking about? Huh? We were trapped in a library in another world. Oh, I get it now. I guess it must have been a dream. A dream? No, all of it was real. But that's impossible. Dahlia, you don't remember? Eh? I don't know what you were talking about. I also think it was a dream. Wayne, it was a dream. I guess you're right. It was most likely a dream. And you? Librarian? What do you need, miss? A rabbit's eating a book. What are you saying? Again? Shh, be quiet. I always have to buy new books because of that little guy. I don't see why people say they're so cute. I hate them. Aria, cover your ears. That small bunny's got a big storm coming. He's not going to eat any more books after I take care of this. The truth lies with the librarian. He says he hates them, but he really loves them. If he really did hate them, he wouldn't even let them into the library. I'm going to calm him down before the bunny bites him again. Say that. You've been quiet, still thinking about that dream? Yeah. Oh, I just had an idea. Can I tell you more about my dream? Maybe it'll inspire you to write your next book. Sure, I guess. But we've also got to see that so-called troublesome bunny over there. Yes! Maybe Aria can keep it as a pet. Probably. Normal ending. The other two endings you can find by going through the pink door rather than ignoring it when Lorraine gives you the option. A pink door. Lorraine told me I shouldn't go to it. But I think I should explore every nook and cranny of this place. What should I do? I should think before making a final decision. Enter! This is... What's this place? My room? Why is my room in this place? This is the center of the library. It's very practical. You can access any area from your room. But this is only a copy. Your real room is in your world. Okay. Jess! My favorite game. My book collection. These don't fit on my bookshelf, so I had to put them on the floor. Book collection. Bed. What's this? A photo? No, I don't understand. That's impossible. I don't remember this. My head. Ugh. It hurts so much. Are you okay? Wait, I'm going to look for help. You don't need to do that. I'm fine. You've obtained a photo. Let me take you to the exit. Meh? That's good for us. I hope you feel better soon. Shame for me. Okay, so a photo. A mysterious photo found in your room. And... Hi there. Lorraine, what are you doing here? Lorraine? Did you open that door? I told you not to open it. Answer me. Did you open the door? Yeah, I opened the door. What did you say? I was surprised to see my room, but I didn't see anything strange. Did you see anything that caught your attention? No, I didn't see anything. Alright. Take this. I found the key to that door. You've obtained the rusty key. I want to give you back the knife. By the way, are you feeling better? I'm fine. I'm glad to hear that. How long can one hold up that? But what is the purpose behind this door? Like, I don't understand. Is it meant to mean something, this mysterious door with the question marks? Is there an actual way to open that door? Like, I'm generally asking, is there an actual way to open the door? Because I'm not sure myself. Okay. I imagine that the rest of the game will follow exactly how we've already transpired from the normal ending. But I'll see to it if there's any changes. My world's library, this world's library, both libraries. Well, discounting either one of these would be very bad towards what Aria actually thinks. But for the bad ending, you should select one of these two options. My world's library. Good choice. It's humble, but still has a kind of charm to it. Glad you like it. Well then, I think we're getting close to the end. Don't give up, dear. Yes, you do. But we do not. Aria. Do you believe that rules are meant to be followed or broken? Broken? Is that so? I didn't expect to hear that from you. I think the exit's near. Our world is waiting for us. Yep, we know that you're the main antagonist behind this, in your desire for the legendary Quill. Let's say you finish reading a book that you really like, but you hate the ending. What would you do if you could change that ending? Would you change it or respect what the author has written? I'd change it. I I see. Sorry for asking you weird questions. I probably expect it's the last I'll ask you. Okay. Answers not immediately told? One shall say that they are all equally as mysterious. Such is the truth. I cannot believe it. Now I understand. Now Aria's with us. Aria, we've been waiting for you. What? Aria? I thought you disappeared. You were worried for my sake? I hadn't disappeared. I was teleported to this room. But finally all four of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open that door. Wait. Did something happen? What's that in your pocket? You're talking about this? It's just a quill, nothing of importance. Just a quill? Don't lie to me. That quill is exactly what I want. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Give me back that quill. I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll be getting this back. Aria? Aria? Who's that? What? You thought I wouldn't realize by now. This isn't just some quill. This has the power to create and erase whoever is written with it. This world has been created with the stroke of this pen, but that's not all. I was also created with this pen. You created me. I'm not real. I'm just a fictional character. No, that isn't the truth. Please give it back. Don't you dare use it. I can't do that. If I give this back to you, you'll just erase me. I wouldn't do such a thing. Are you trying to lie to me again? I know I'm not real, but I still want to live, but to do that I'll have to erase you. This reminds me of Mary from Eve. What do you mean? I'm not real. For me to die I'll have to be erased because of this pen. You're the only ones that know the truth about me, so you need to disappear. It's a shame that real people can't be erased. It would be easier and less painful for you. Oh my, look at that. I'm the protagonist of the story, but it's much more fun to be the antagonist. What's going on? I have failed. Aria, don't worry. You're going to be reunited with her very soon. Wait, don't you lay a hand on Delia and Luane. Everything is my fault. I'll take the responsibility. That's not right. Sorry, but your story ends here. Three strikes. Oh my. Look at them all like puppets. Dolls. What a beautiful sight. Oh, this photo made me realize the truth. But I guess I don't need this anymore. I'm glad we picked up the photo. You like writing tragedies, right? Don't worry, I wrote one just for you. This world is just a book. And I will be its author. Aria, dear Aria, what has gotten into you? Bad ending. So yeah. Define against what would probably be Aria anyways. Tells us that this is not Aria. It is in fact something else. And in this case, a possible doppelganger, a possible someone else in play. So now that those two endings are done, this is now time to find the third and final ending, also known as the true ending of the game. What do you think? Which library do you like most? I really like both libraries, to be honest. The real one because it's my home world, and this library because it's wonderful and infinite of knowledge. I see. I think both libraries have a kind of charm to them. Well then, I think we're getting close to the end. Don't give up, dear. Acknowledging 100% of books is wonderful. Only acknowledging one world of them isn't enough to be Aria. Aria. Do you believe that rules are meant to be followed or broken? Followed? I see. That's what you think. I think the exit's near. Our world is waiting for us. Yes, you're not surprised by my answer this time around. Let's say you finish reading a book that you really like, but you hate the ending. Huh? What would you do if you could change that ending? Would you change it, or respect what the author has written? I wouldn't change it. So you say. Sorry for asking you weird questions. I promise, but it's the last I'll ask. You say that as if it's a good thing. Such is the truth. I cannot believe it. Now I understand. What's going to be different this time? Aria, we've been waiting for you. What? Aria? I thought you'd disappear. You were worried for my sake? I hadn't disappeared. I was teleported to this room. But finally all four of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open that door. Wait. Did something happen? Clade, please tell me the truth. The truth? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Luane. I've lied to you. I opened the pink door and I found this photo. No! Oh my god, that's so gorgeous. This photo was taken 6 years ago. The day when us four became friends. I don't understand how I could forget something as important as this. But now I remember it all. When I went to the library for the first time, I met a young writer and we became friends. We were always together. That writer's name was Wayne. Later on we met a storyteller whose personality changed every day, but learnt that she didn't need to act like anyone else to make friends. Her name was Delia. Lastly, we met Clade, the son of the librarian. There was a boy who hated books, but was taught that they were marvels and was able to become the new librarian. This photo has given me the chance to remember many things. I remember how we all laughed together, how we played together, how we read together, and I also remember my own death. No. What are you talking about? That possibly can't be true. You must be tired. Let's go back to our world. That's enough. I don't want you to keep hiding the truth from me. Clade, you shouldn't keep hiding it. I agree with Delia. If you don't tell the truth, then I will. Clade? Do you know what this is? My family has hidden away this quill for generations, keeping it from falling into the wrong hands. It was hidden away in a secret room in the library, behind a bookshelf. The librarian takes on the role of protecting it. This quill has the power to create and erase what is written with it, and so it had to be sealed away, hidden away. But even then I decided to break some rules. I used this quill to write you back into existence. Back into existence? What do you mean? As you know, you died a month ago. We were all heartbroken, and we couldn't believe what happened. I tried to bring you back with this quill, but it didn't work. This only had the power to create and erase. It can't resurrect a person. It cannot resurrect a real person. Meanwhile, Luane started writing a book. He barely slept and ate. He became obsessed. As a result, he's forced his hand too much and injured it. which is why he wears that bandage. Dahlia and I became worried about him. We needed to find out what he was writing about. It was a book about you and your adventures in the library. But that's... Yes, this world is based on the book that Llewellyn wrote, and I made it a reality using this pen. So I put the three of you in this fake world, and gave you new memories to forget the harsh truth. Llewellyn, the original author, was able to remember everything. And so did Dahlia. My goal was to see if you were able to act like the real Aria, so you could replace her. So all four of us could go back to our world. I suppose my plan was stupid. I'm sorry. I was so selfish. I'm sorry. Clade. You don't need to blame yourself, Clade. You're not selfish at all. You did this for me. I have friends that worry so much and care for me. I couldn't be happier. Aria. But this has to stop. Huh? I have her appearance, her personality, her memories, her emotions. But in the end, I'm not Aria. I'm just a copy. I'm not real. A fake. Just like the world we're in right now. I don't have the right to be I don't have the right to be the replacement of someone else's life. No. No. Please don't say that. Please. You're real to me. You are my friend. Thanks to you all, I found out what friendship was. Thank you for everything. Aria, give back that quill. Don't you dare. I'm sorry. What are you going to do? I'm going to erase everything you've created. Everything? That means you'll... No, don't you even dare do it. I'm glad to have met you.
Huh?
What happened? Don't worry, I brought them back to your world. But why didn't you do the same for me? I wanted to say one last thing. Are you going to finish writing your book? You told me you couldn't finish it because you couldn't figure out an ending good enough for you. Now you know how this story ends. No, no! I can't write this ending. Llewellyn, don't you remember that you told me you wanted me to write a happy ending? But you died before I could write one. So I can't write a happy ending. You were the first person who wanted to read what I wrote in the first place. The first person who wanted to confide in me. My first friend. I wanted to write a book about you, in a world where you were happy. I wanted to give you a happy ending that you deserved. I knew from the start that you weren't real. I thought that if I killed you, this would all end. But an ending where you die can't be a happy ending. Llewellyn, I see. That's how you really feel? Can I ask you something? What do you determine a happy ending to be? For me, a happy ending is when, despite everything that happened, the characters still smile and keep going. Llewellyn, even if it hurts, even if the tears don't stop falling, we'll smile and make this make this ending a happy one. Yes. Thank you. Oh gosh. Llewellyn's back here. And where do we go? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you here. Hi, you two. Morning, Llewellyn. Shh, be quiet. Whoops, sorry. You should speak a lot lower, considering that you are the librarian. Not a good representative of a quiet place if you're loud. Can't see why the nosiest person in a place like this would be the librarian himself. Just a part of my charm. How's your hand feeling? Does it still hurt? No, but it's getting better. How splendid! Soon you will be able to write books again. Truth is, yesterday I just wrote one. You should have waited until your hand had completely recovered. Yeah, I know, but I got pretty inspired to finish what I was writing. That book, was it the one you were writing about Aria? Yes. Yeah. I was finally able to write a good ending. Oh, really? Then I'll draw up the illustrations for it. And I'll take up the responsibility of narrating the characters. What title are you going to give the book? The title of the book is Aria's Story. Called it. Aria's Story. The name of the game is the book we were writing as. So maybe the book was blank because we didn't want Aria to know. Well, but just the name of the game, actually. The name of the book. The name of this adventure. And the credits roll. Wow. This has been an amazing adventure. Like, you could say it has some similarities to Eve, just inspired by Eve, but you can also say it has some similarities to The Witch's House, to Pocket Mirror, and some other games as well, but on a very minor level. But I would say that the game in itself is very, very good. It's really good. It's really nice. But not just like how you hear the game, but also the graphics, the storytelling. It's wonderful. I think it is wonderful in my own right. Special thanks. Special thanks. Nah. Oh, I recognise some of these people. Sure good. Ah, look at that. That's wonderful. There's like a little ghost in the background. True ending. That's wonderful. That's a good way to wrap this all up in a nice neat bow. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been Aria's Story. This is my Let's Play of the game. I know we've hit a few potholes along the way, particularly the comedy section, but this has been one of my favourite games, and definitely probably going to be my favourite game of 2018, but we're going to just have to see what other games come out in this year. But a very, very strong start to the year. It's very good. But write down in the comments below what's been your favourite part of this game. For me, I would say, very difficult. There's been a lot of good moments in the game, but I would say I do really like the romance section of the game. I like the way that the puzzles were set up there. Storytelling wise, I think all of them were quite very good. And particularly the end there with the twist of the bad ending there. Definitely. I didn't expect that at all. And yeah. Interpret how you will. Take conclusions from this game how you see them. If you think the true ending is the normal ending because Aria lived, then by all means that can be considered your canon ending. But true endings aren't always supposed to be the case where every character survives, every character's happy. But I'd say in spirit all these characters are happy in the end, even though Aria technically isn't alive. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much to the people who contributed their time and effort and probably endless coffee breaks just to get their energy back to, I don't know, spriting, writing, composing, whatever role you've had in the game. It doesn't matter how big or small, you're just as important towards the contribution of this game than any of the other people involved, per se. But thank you so much for watching, guys, once again. This is one of my personal favourites, most definitely. And as always, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below, obviously, and also leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a like on any of the other videos I've uploaded on my channel, including the other Aria story parts. If you have a chance to, obviously. I'm not forcing you to, but it'd be really nice for me. Have a wonderful day, guys, and take care of yourselves.